with 0.5, you got to do it the other way, I'm pretty sure.
This is my head.
You got it recording or not yet? Oh. Alright, cool. Hey guys, welcome back to Dark Roast Mysteries. I know it's been a little while, it's alright. We're doing it every 2 weeks now, so I'm still posting, don't stress, please. But today we have some very special guests here. We have Spirit Sisters Oz with us. We are missing one, but
She's here in spirit.
she's here in exactly. Just get her hearing clip.
Yeah.
So yes, we're in a different spot, different people. I'm just gonna get straight into it this time because I usually just yap on for 10 minutes and I feel like you guys are like gonna fall asleep. So we'll just get started into it. So grab your coffee. Sorry, I do this every time. Yeah. Grab your coffee, grab your friends, and let's get started. Scrolling, I promise. Alright, so to start it off, who are the Spirit Sisters of Oz and what makes each of you special in your own way?
What a good question. That is a great question.
Yeah, getting deep, guys.
straight into it. I love it. Well, I'm Em.
And I'm Alex.
Yes. What does make me special? I don't know.
Well, I think Emma's definitely the one that sort of spearheaded a lot of our investigations, and she has opened, I was going to say her third eye, which sounds a bit, but yes, has opened up a lot since we started doing the investigations, and that's really helped sort of help have a bit of a channel and helped us connect with a lot of spirits, I think. You've done a lot.
Yeah, I have. I've done a lot. I've done a lot of work with Loz. Lovely Loz.
We love Loz.
I can shout her out here. She's wonderful. She's helped me out with the spiritual side of things, which has been really cool. So yeah, I have opened up a lot, especially in the last sort of 6 months, which has been awesome. And yeah, Alex, ironically enough, we thought Alex was the medium of the three of us.
Yeah.
She had a lot of experiences as a child and everything like that. So going into this, we were like, oh yeah, like I'll be the organizer and
like surely
or whatever, and she can be the medium. And now we've kind of switched roles a little bit now.
I think a bird just appeared.
Oh no! It's lucky.
It's lucky.
Yay! It's alright. It's all gone.
That's on camera.
Yeah.
Just zoom in, slow. And then Sarah, our third sister, who is unfortunately unwell today. She's the pretty one.
Oh my god, yeah.
Except the pretty one.
Do you want me, Sarah?
Hi, kiddo.
Oh,
that's gross. That's the ick.
Am I a pretty girl?
For context, we went to Barwon Manor and all of us ladies were asked to leave the men's room, except the pretty one, that being Sarah. So she's held on to that. That's her title, basically. But no, she brings so much to the group as well with us. Like, she's just awesome on all the equipment. She's right in there with the Polaroids, getting photos and everything like that as well. And
brings the vibes.
She brings the vibes. Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of noticed that when we were all at Narrapumlap.
Yeah.
So I first met these girls at Narrapumlap on an investigation, not properly introduced, but we were all in the same room. So technically,
That's it. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know if you guys checked one of your cameras in the hall. You had a camera in the hallway where the big mirror is.
Yeah.
When we were walking past it, I went and just like stood there and posed for a whole
I think I
seconds.
did see that. Yeah.
I went to Brayden and I'm like, I wonder what they're gonna think when they see that.
watch our channel. We'll post to it.
Yes. Oh. Oh, well, that's awesome. You get all three different aspects of a whole team. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's what sort of drew me to like getting these girls on board, because obviously I kind of went in with the like I want to do paranormal content and all that kind of stuff, and then did a couple of investigations, and then I was like, well, these guys are coming along to all my investigations anyway. We have such a great vibe, obviously, and we all work really well together as a team. I was like, do you guys just want to do this together instead? And
Yeah,
they
exactly.
were like, sure. And
Here we are.
here we are. Yeah.
Hey, that's how it all happens. Oh, yeah. What made you all believe in the paranormal? What were your experiences that made you, even if you weren't skeptics, what made you be like, all right, I'm diving into this?
So we basically grew up in a haunted house, really. So we had experiences from where we were very, very little to when we moved out of that house.
Yeah.
I think when I was younger, I ever mentioned it before, I used to see a lot of things when I was younger, and I used to freak my mum out all the time. So like one of the notable ones was when we were driving away from was it Nana's funeral? I think, or was it?
It was not long after Nan died.
Nan,
I think.
yeah, and so Nan recently passed away, and then I yelled at Mum for putting her handbag on the passenger seat because Nana was sitting there when I was probably about 3 at that stage. And I also, there was another time where our Uncle Peter passed away. I was I was not born.
You were a baby.
But yeah, I was going to say,
wow.
a bit like newborn when he passed away, so I never met him. And I told Mum that I was playing with Uncle Peter when I was younger, and I described the man that I was playing with, and it was my Uncle Peter.
Wow.
So I used to have a lot of experiences like that.
Yeah.
And we grew up with hearing people walking around in the house. I used to see things coming, people in my doorway all the time.
Oh,
and
wow.
knocks and everything, and I used to freak them out quite a lot with random things I would say.
That's insane though, because like I love hearing how like other people also like have experiences from their childhood, because I've had that happen too. And this is in one of my videos, so I'm not going to go into detail, but similar with your nana's funeral, my nanu, when he passed away a few years ago, I saw him in their house the day of the funeral. At the end of the day, my sister was playing in the garden at nighttime, and I saw, it wasn't detailed, but I could see the whole silhouette of him in glowing light. And I was like, I told my mum on the way home, I'm like, Mum, Nanu, why did we go to his funeral? Nanu was home. I was like, Nanu's home, where did we go and stuff? And she tended to get freaked. She told me actually recently, she's like, I got a bit freaked out when you were a kid because you'd always tell me things. So,
I was gonna say,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've also stated this in a previous video. I don't like children's spirits. I get so freaked out by them for some reason.
That's fair. Yeah.
They're also very touchy, usually, children's spirits.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've had my
and-
fair experience of that, especially at Bishop's. It was not fun.
Yeah. I was always sort of interested in the paranormal. I remember there was a book at our primary school library, of all places, about paranormal experiences and all this kind of stuff. It was really cool, and I would borrow it all the time. And then the fear sort of started to kick in, because I think, obviously, growing up in a very haunted house, it became too real for me at that point. And
God, yeah.
so I kind of went, I'm like distancing myself from it for a bit. This is freaking me out too much. And then as I got older, I was like, what if we just jumped back into that kind of stuff again? And yeah, here I am. We went and did Aradale, was our first sort of investigation. It's our big jump in. That was an experience.
I feel like if Aradale wasn't your first investigation, what are you even doing?
Yeah, I think
'Cause,
so. Yeah.
like, everyone I've met, including myself, that was my very first investigation.
Yeah,
It's like
a rite of passage, I think, for
Yeah,
any
for
Victorian
any Victorian
investigation.
paranormal person, that is like a core memory.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Definitely.
yes.
Yeah. And yeah, now here I am, and just balls deep in it now, I guess. Really. Yeah.
No going back now.
No.
Oh God, no,
No.
no. I love that though. Oh, I love it. I love how everyone has their own story. I love hearing, because I never really talk to like I don't have a crazy amount of people that I know that are into the paranormal in my life, except for my nana. That's who got me into it really. She recently passed, so I don't have her for that anymore. Well, I do in spirit, but I'm trying to reach out to more people, and this is why I'm so happy about today, because I'm like, yay, more people that know it. I can talk to about it.
It's so good to like sort of find that group where you can like converse about this kind of stuff as well without sort of
sounding crazy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I can tell you about the things that I'm seeing, and you're like, oh, nice, instead of being like,
and without people getting scared.
Hey, like,
what made you / why did you guys start making content and videos? What got you into it?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a COVID lockdown streamer. So I jumped into sort of the Twitch streaming community and all that kind of stuff, and I still do that now with gaming and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
And just fell in love with it. Fell in love with making content. Fell in love with making videos and all that kind of stuff. I played a lot of like Phasmophobia and all that as well.
Yes.
That was a very big game for me for quite a while. And then that sort of led me onto the path of jumping back into the actual sort of paranormal side of things in real life. And then I found this content creator. He's in America, but his name's Tune, and he live streams all of his paranormal investigations. It's really, really cool. He goes in as like, he was very much a skeptic when he started it, but was like really obviously intrigued in that. And now he traveled all over the US.
Oh, wow.
Live streaming all these investigations, which is awesome. And I was like, I want to do something like that. And then so we set up our first investigation at our parents' old place before they sold it. And we live streamed it. Obviously with Aussie internet and all that kind of stuff, the live streaming thing is a little bit difficult, especially when you sort of start going out to a lot of where all the investigations are. There's not a lot of reception and stuff, so we kind of pivoted to just making YouTube videos instead. But yeah, I grew up making a lot of videos and everything, and making stop motion films and stuff with my Legos and stuff. So it's always been a part of me. But now I actually get to kind of apply that in a cool sense. Not that the other thing wasn't cool, but like,
oh no, it's always
like
cool.
Yeah, that's it. Like, yeah.
I concur.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, Twitch has changed my life.
That's so good.
Which is awesome. So,
That's awesome as.
Yeah, and we also get to bring along a lot of your streamer friends and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
a lot
you were saying that. Yeah.
a lot of people that haven't had any experiences come along sort of a bit blind, and they sort of get thrown into the deep end.
We get to pop a lot of paranormal cherries, which has been amazing. So like we dragged 4 people, I think, to the St. Arnaud convent.
Oh wow,
for a full weekend.
Oh, that's
and
sick.
that was a lot of their like first like investigations and
Yeah,
stuff.
wow.
And we did another one at Point Lonsdale, and just a few more friends that were like, this is amazing, this is awesome, and it was their first investigation too, which was great. So
that's awesome.
It's really cool to kind of open up this side of things to even more people that way as well, which is really cool. So
that's so good.
I kind of hold on to that like really closely too. Like I'm really proud of that I get to kind of introduce so many new people to the paranormal and all that kind of stuff and whatnot. Like, it's
some of them at these experiences have such personal things that come up during these investigations as well, which is something they probably wouldn't have never experienced without going on these things, which is
grandparents and all that come through for some people on those investigations. So to be kind of a part of that for them as well is just really, really special. So
yeah, I think a lot of people, when they hear about like paranormal and ghost hunting and stuff, they don't realize that there is such a nice aspect to it, and not just looking for a demon. Like they don't realize that like your nan or your dad or a missing loved one will just come and just say hi and just check up on you.
There's some really, really beautiful moments within it all, and being able to kind of witness that is really, really special. And then obviously to experience it, we've experienced that ourselves with our grandparents and that, and so it's really cool to kind of see that happen for other, like,
Yeah.
be part of that for someone else is really cool.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Aw. All right. Next one. What is the next one? Oh, what was your first? So, kind of dating back to the question of what made you guys believe in it. What was your first paranormal experience? And because you guys lived in a haunted house, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what my first one was.
There's too many.
Yeah, I think for me, yeah. So I watched, is it 1308 with my mum? We watched it during the day, and I was like, oh, okay, that was a bit of a weird movie, whatever. And then mum and dad went out, and it was just me by myself in the house that night. And whatever spirits were there decided to muck around with me, and I was hearing knocks and stuff behind me. I was hearing voices. Like, there was just so much stuff going on, like, behind, like, after watching that. And it was just like, I think it was probably stuff that I was already hearing or whatever previously, but then I think because I was already in fear of after watching that dang movie, it just like skyrocketed that.
Oh wow,
even further. But yeah, it's not as cool as your experiences and
alright,
stuff. But
alright.
yeah, I don't know. As my first one, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I think ones I can't remember is those ones I've been told, which is me seeing my nana and seeing my uncle Peter. But as I've grown up, you hear voices, you'd hear knocks, and I remember this one wasn't my first, but it was when I was home alone, and I was sitting on the couch, and I could hear someone knocking insistently on the wall behind us. Yeah, and it was just like it went on for so long that I got so scared that I called my other sister Sarah to come home, because I was like, I can't be home alone.
Oh no!
I will answer for Sarah. She's not here today.
Oh yes.
She called all of us in an absolute fit and ended up calling the cops because she thought someone had actually broken in to the house.
Oh my
she was like,
God.
I heard a door open. I heard people, like I heard someone walking around and rustling and all that kind of stuff. And her dog at the time was going nuts. Like he didn't go nuts.
Oh, okay,
ever.
yeah.
And he like ran up. He was barking, like yelling, whatever. She ended up leaving out the house, like out the back door.
Oh
went to a neighbor's
wow.
place, called the cops because she was like, it just sounded like someone was there. Cops came by. There's no one here. There's no sign of entry. Like nothing. And we were like,
stop it.
we were like, okay, cool, all right. So it was probably just one of our little pesky spirit friends in the house.
Just someone saying
fun.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, and the fact that her dog was reacting to it as well.
When animals react, that's where you're like, okay, I can't just logicalize it now.
On here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Because her partner is a police officer, and he was on night shift, so she thought he came home in the night, and so she called out to him thinking it was him. And she sort of called him and was like, hey, can you come downstairs, you're upsetting the dog. And he was like, I'm not at home. So that was when he was like, you gotta leave. And then that's when she
oh my
basically
God,
broke out of the house and went into our neighbours.
Oh, that's insane.
It was nuts. Yeah. I thought I'd throw that one in there for you,
Yeah.
Sarah. You're right.
Oh God, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that house was big time haunted. Yeah.
Good luck to the new owners.
Yeah, the new owners, if you're watching, having fun.
So out of all the investigations you've done so far, what's the craziest one where you probably were thinking about leaving during it?
Narapulma was the one where...
Sorry, guys. Don't look at my video for that one then. When you see mine, just skip it.
That was the one where Emma was really opening up quite.
It was my first investigation I'd done after working with Lozzie on opening up. And basically, there's something in the backyard of that place that's not very nice. And it's basically, Loz said, you're a baby medium. It sensed that just latched on. We went out the back that night, and I was under the Estes for a bit, and we walked into a room, and I was like, I'm going to be sick. Like, I felt so sick. It was making me really, really ill. I felt awful. It was really bad. We came back inside, and I was getting visions of this thing. it kind of like morphed from this like spiderwebby gross thing into this like almost like wolf kind of like kind of like like it kind of looked like a really icky werewolf, like the like Harry Potter style, like werewolf, like the really long limbs and all this kind of stuff. And that's basically what I was seeing. And we came inside, and Michael and James, I think it was James Moore, was there with us as well. And they tend to kind of bicker a little bit, but they had their like things of like their like incense ball things that they have and like holy water and all that kind of stuff. And they were literally just like, all I could see was them basically beating this thing back from the door.
Oh God.
It was a lot, because I've gone from getting noises and little bits and pieces to being so open that I was just basically getting bombarded with so many images and all this kind of stuff.
Oh wow.
And yeah, basically throughout the entire night, this thing was just stalking us. I could just sense it, like whichever room we were in, it was just outside. And it was trying to get in through the bathroom window at one point, and I got till about, I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I think we need to go. Like I was petrified.
Oh my God.
I was like, I don't know what this thing is. It was awful, but we
we were basically stranded because Sarah drives a electric car that was not charged, and so we were like, we can't leave.
Oh.
And we're like, it's in an area where you can't just go to the next motel. It's like hours away from anything. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Oh no! Oh my.
It was a lot, but Nan came through, so our Nana comes along with us to all of our investigations, which is really, really lovely. And she was like, "It's all right, I've got the crew." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
The
she
crew?
had brought all of our grandparents, our uncle, Michael was there, Jane, basically every spirit that we'd ever interacted with.
Oh wow.
We like, and we enjoyed that. They all came along and basically just formed this golden bubble around us.
Oh my gosh.
It was really cool to kind of see. So I was sort of sleeping that night, and I got sent this like imagery of them. Just, it was really like, I don't even, I sound insane. I know this. But
that's fine.
It's like these golden like light swords basically, and it was just them running at this thing and just keeping it back or whatever. So it was a really beautiful kind of imagery to get sent. I felt a little insane when I got it, but it helped so much, and it was just like sending out that orb of golden light basically to kind of cover us and protect us and all that. But what was really cool was the next morning, so our friends had stayed, and obviously Matt was there too. And I woke up and both of them were wearing shirts with swords on them that I hadn't realized.
Oh.
And so I'd woken up that next morning, obviously I was like, oh, like we were being protected. And all this kind of stuff. So it worked out really well, and we did survive the night, which was great. But it was a lot. And then the next morning was when Sarah dropped the news that Dolly had said that the boys had actually done that investigation a couple of weeks prior, and had apparently left, and it was because they kept seeing this thing trying to get in through the bathroom window, which is exactly what I was getting told. So Sarah had been holding on to that the entire night, listening to me yap on about what was going on, knowing that the boys had the exact same experience a couple of weeks prior. And she was like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to influence it, obviously. But yeah, so she dropped that news the next morning, and I just about cried because I was like, oh, like on one side it was like, oh, I'm not insane, but also oh shit, that was real. Like, yeah.
I think I'm definitely due for another night there then.
I think so. We can go together. Apparently I draw it out. So.
And a fully charged car.
Or we just take my little Hyundai. My tiny little car.
Take a petrol.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, because when I was there, if you watch the video, my dad's the star of the show because he was just him.
Did you get put on again?
But the only thing where I can say I was genuinely a little scared that night was we were outside in the backyard.
Yeah.
Where we were still inside the gate, so we didn't go outside onto the property yet. We did later on. Nothing happened there actually. But me and my dad both saw something up in the tower, we couldn't tell if it could have been an animal or not, but it was definitely bigger than a possum because it was not the top window. I think it was the first or second. No, not the first level, the second level up, just above the normal roof. It looked like something wasn't inside of it. It looked like it was on the outside, and it kind of looked like this black webby thing that just went. And like we didn't, like the video didn't move to it, but you saw my reaction. And when I used to see things, I used to fully freak out. Now I just like stay quiet because I'm like, if I scream, it's just gonna come for me. I know that already. But I was like, oh, cool. I don't want to go back inside. Even though outside makes me feel yucky because you just feel like you're being watched. Because I can't remember what room it was, but when we were there, when you guys were there, one of the rooms we were doing the Estes methods, and in that one hallway where everyone was doing them in different rooms, Dolly was with us when I was doing it, and I just felt like something was just sitting on my back, just like hanging around me, and my upper back was so sore, which I don't get. And I felt like I was going to vomit. So Ash had to take me out and sage me before we all grouped up again. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. How? What's your dream place to investigate in Australia? And what's your dream place to investigate worldwide?
I think for me, I would love to do a private investigation at Arrowdale where you can just sort of go where you want, stay where you want for as long as you want, like that kind of thing. Like I love the guided tours and everything, but obviously you've got members of the public there and you can't really quite immerse yourself as you normally would. So I would love to do that there, and also J Ward at Arrowdale as well.
Yes.
That would be
good.
They've opened up one overnight next year.
Yeah. We have to do it.
We do.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
It's like 1 or 2 overnights at J Ward they've opened up because they stopped them for a long time. But now they've got like 2 or 3 bookings open. I saw very recently. So, yeah.
Well, okay. All right. I guess we're going to have a little look-skis when we get home later. Because Sarah hasn't done Arrowdale yet, and that's on her list.
Okay,
so we need to do it with her.
Definitely.
I think I'd really want to do Port Arthur. Port Arthur would be really, really interesting, I think. Horrific, but interesting. Yeah. That place is just going throughout the day and stuff like that. That cottage that you go to, that I walked in there and I just said to Matt, I was like, this place is icky.
Is it the yellow one? Which cottage is it?
It was one of the like senior men's cottages. I think it was like Pinky or something. It had like all the rose bushes out the front.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what one it was.
It's been a few years since I've been.
Yeah, because
like the red stairs going up on the right hand side.
Okay, no, it's not. It's not Reverend George's house then.
I think just any of them are just
heavy,
but yeah.
Because we went in June this year for 3 days. We were there in Tassie for 3 days, and we went to Port Arthur. We did a night ghost tour, and I saw someone in the house when we left. I saw a full detailed face. I thought it was Lizzie Borden for a minute.
Yeah, wow.
That was the only way I could describe it. And when I showed the tour guide the next day, he said that was Reverend George.
Yeah.
But it was he's meant to be good.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. But the next day we just hung out there for a bit of the day and then did a Isle of the Dead tour. Nice. Apparently, so I know you're not allowed to stay there overnight or anything, but apparently weird stuff happens at night on that island. There are stories that I've heard, and people are like, I would love to see a video of overnight there because apparently like it's crazy. Yeah. So I'm like, interesting. Keep an eye on that.
Yeah, definitely.
But Port Arthur, insane.
Really good, people need to go this way.
Would be insane. I know I asked you earlier, so it's not really a question, but any upcoming investigations that I know you guys haven't booked any, but is there any that you are looking at?
We've been really wanting to do Bishops again, Bishops Manor in Ballarat. As we mentioned before, like Michael and all that often join us on investigations, so we'd love to go back and hang with them for a night. And maybe Beechworth Convent and things like that as well. There's a few that we're wanting to do, and Arrowdale as well. Obviously, always on the list.
Valhalla is also on the list as well. So to go and do, because that whole town is just
because that's meant to be like Australia's most haunted town.
So to spend a weekend there would be really, really cool.
Oh
Yeah.
I kind of forget what part of Australia that's in.
It's like Marysville kind of way, isn't it?
So it's a bit north of Gippsland.
Oh,
So sort of like northeastern.
Next time we go up to your mum's, take a little trip.
Country,
because we go through like Gippsland when we go to the mother-in-law. So
there we go.
Little trip, little weekend date.
Because apparently the cemetery there is
apparently
super
it's
haunted.
crazy there.
And then obviously basically half the buildings in the town as well. You can just pick one and it'll be haunted.
Oh god. Do you guys have any like favorite places here in Australia that like you would go to it every year? Like St. Arnaud.
As soon as we left, we were driving away, and I went on realestate.com and I put a notification on that. If that ever goes for sale,
we're buying it.
That's so
we're buying
fair.
it.
I think that would be me with Bishop's Palace, to be honest. Like, if that ever goes up for sale, I would love to buy that house. Do nothing with it. Literally nothing. Even if it gets rotting.
It's just such a lovely place, except for the one night we had. We just enjoyed it so much that the spirits there are so lovely, and
it was the first place where Nan came through the first time with me as well, so it's really special for me that way. But just the place itself is just so beautiful, and the energy there, like Alex said, like yes, okay, there was one icky thing there or whatever, but we dealt with it. We've dealt with worse, to be honest. I think that place I could go back to again and again and again. Like, it's just beautiful. So if it goes up for sale,
we'll find a way.
Find a way.
We'll get it. Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, there's always afterpay.
Yeah, exactly.
Just afterpay it. My final thing to ask is, why do you explore the paranormal? Why are you so invested in it? Once again, you guys did grow up in a haunted house, so it kind of wasn't surprising that you'd probably get into this realm of things. But like, a lot of people do it for like, they want to know what's out there. They want to like face their own fears. Like, what's the story behind it?
I love the connection of like meeting the spirits and hearing their stories, and also getting to connect with like past family members is just really special. And especially because unfortunately for us, all of our grandparents passed away, and it was quite young when a lot of mine all passed. So getting that sort of connection that you didn't really get in life is also really special.
Oh god, yeah.
That's it. I think like Alex said, like our grandparents, a lot of them died quite young, so being able to like know and see that they are still following you and seeing what you achieve and all that kind of stuff is just really nice. And I think just looking for, I guess, answers for stuff. Like, obviously, growing up in a haunted house, we had a lot of experiences and all that kind of stuff. And so diving back into actually investigating it and figuring out why it's happening, what's going on, like, and just, talking to people that you would never really talk to ever, because they're dead, obviously. But hearing their stories and all that kind of stuff is just, it's really special. And being able to have that, it's not something that everyone gets to experience, especially to the degree that we do as well. So I think it's just really, really special, and it's really cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. I feel like it's the same here. It's always about the like connection and knowing that, well, for me, it's knowing that there is something after. Because as a child, I always had the fear of death and stuff, panic attack. I still get panic attacks and stuff. But it's now the fact of knowing that there's no end, really. Like, also going to, I say this a lot, but like the theory of how energy never dies. Like, your souls are energy. Like, it's just in flesh and bone. Like, even though the flesh and bone will be gone, the soul never really dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the energy's
It's
always there
there.
and it's always moving.
That's it. I
Yeah.
really like that, like the whole aspect of like you leave energy wherever you go.
Exactly,
and
yes.
that sort of builds up, and I think that that's where a lot of like child spirits and stuff come from as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are we getting so many child spirits? It's actually not their spirits that are there. It's just the energy that they left behind whilst they were living there and all that kind of stuff
Yeah.
as well. And I think that's a nicer way of looking at child spirits, because child spirits can be really heavy and really awful. And obviously you do get kids that have obviously passed on and stuff, but I think knowing that a lot of it is probably just residual energy and stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's beautiful.
yeah, I think you leave an impact wherever you are, and I think that that's really cool. And we
Yeah.
kind of get to see that in real life, I guess, as well with what we do, which is cool. So
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. To finish it off, did you guys have any like stories you wanted to put out? Anything to tell anyone?
I was just going to say that I have an incredible story from when we're at Point Lonsdale Guest House.
Yes. All right,
So,
go on.
The
Tell.
video's not out yet. It'll be coming out later, but it's not actually. It won't be really in the video because this happened when we were asleep and like in the morning. But so Sarah and I were sharing a room, and we were upstairs, so everyone else was asleep downstairs except for two people that are in a room further down. And I woke up at about 6 o'clock in the morning to someone incessantly knocking at the door, like for about 30 seconds. There was just knocks at the door, and I was too scared to get up. I will be honest. I was lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. Sarah, of course, slept through it as she normally does, but I was like, "Oh God, someone's like knocking at the door." And then at first I thought that maybe like building works were going on or something. So after the knock stopped, I went and I looked out the window, no one was there, no one was out the window, nothing was going on. And I was like, okay. And I went back to bed and somehow fell asleep. And then it happened again about an hour and a half later, same thing, like 30 seconds of just incessant knocking at the door. And I have no way of explaining it, because I was like, it wasn't just like it was.
Oh, you know, that reminds me of that chimpanzee meme.
It was like that though. Someone was at the door going, hello,
let me in.
It was crazy. I have no way of explaining it, because it wasn't just like someone like a knock at the house. It was 30 seconds long of just incessant knocking, and it scared the pants off me. I was like,
oh wow, crazy.
I think we've spoken about like our most frightening experience, but I think I also want to talk about the funniest experience, which also funny enough happened at Narrabul Map. Alex was under the Estes session. Like doing the Estes. She's just looked at me and she's like, I just heard the F slur. And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, the gay one, the gay F slur. And I was like, okay. And then it's like, redhead. And I was like, she's like, yeah, you. Clocked me so quickly. And I was cracking myself.
The spirit was like,
gay.
Gay.
I was like, yeah, look, yes, thank you.
Thank you for noticing.
You don't use that word though. Thank you very much.
You can educate the spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we had a little bit of a discussion about how that's not a word that he's allowed to use. But yeah, it was very funny.
Oh God.
Yeah, getting clocked by the spirits. In 2025. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh God. Oh.
But yes, that will be in the video coming out as well.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious.
You should do a montage of your faces at Narrabul Map, where it was just you going, you just look so terrified and just like, I don't want to be here.
I was like, and then cacking myself because I got called a slur, and then
it was highs and lows.
Yeah,
Of
literally.
college football.
Yeah.
Oh
it
God.
was an interesting investigation, that one.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
it definitely would have been.
But at least we had those laughs too. That kind of
Exactly.
broke it up a little bit. Which is good. Yeah.
Well, it seems like we'll definitely be seeing each other again.
We will be. Yes.
Definitely. 2026 Summer Narrabul Map. Possibly, maybe. I always get told like, do them in the summer. It's so much better. And I'm like, I'd rather be cold.
Yeah.
It's more eerie in the cold.
Yeah.
In summer, it just feels like a night out.
We did St. Arnold in, it was summer, it was hot.
Especially because there's no like air conditioning or anything in most of the buildings you go to. So it's like, it's just stuffy.
I feel like autumn and early spring, I think, is probably best. And you're not like
Oh, yeah.
freezing, but like you're not.
But you're not going to get,
sweltering.
and you're not going to get the musty smell.
Yeah.
I mean, look, when you go into an old place, that fresh smell of like old is nice.
Yeah.
Not for the whole night.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Well, this has been awesome.
So good. Thank you for having us. So
Yeah, of
appreciate it.
course. Thank you guys for accepting this. Well, I think that's it for today. Plus, because we're in the sun, so it's getting a bit hot now. I feel like we should get out of it, otherwise we're probably going to get some sort of heat stroke.
We're also goth for this.
Yeah, for this Aussie heat. I'm bloody like. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Send blessings to Sarah.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you guys for watching today. It's been an awesome video, and I can't wait for you guys to see this. Well, you have seen it, but you know, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Don't come for me. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Yeah. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one, and just remember to stay spooky. Bye.
Bye.